Hi, welcome. I'm Shantae Campbell, back to Teens Are Talking. And we have a great show for you today. Our topic is Valentines. Love is definitely in the air. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Alright, I want to know everyone's names, starting with you.
Grace.
Grace.
Jordan.
Jordan.
I'm Marley.
Alexis.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Amira.
And I'm Bianca.
Oh, so we've got a lovely bunch here. Our one little soldier guy, Marley. Alright, so you guys, love is a big topic for you guys' ages this nowadays. I know you guys are familiar with Twilight. Anybody familiar with that movie? Romeo and Juliet. That's old school stuff. So what's something that you guys go through a lot that's nowadays that's the biggest thing with love and relationships what you guys go through now?
Rejection, I think. Like if you pick up the courage to go and ask someone out and they're like, oh, sorry, thanks, but no, it kind of takes a hard hit to your heart and it hurts a lot.
And especially being so young, you don't know how to handle your emotions and whatnot. What's a boy? Can you get a boy's perspective, Marley?
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
Yeah, like dating a girl or having a thing with a girl and then they're not loyal and do stuff with other guys or
Yeah, that is very major. You don't find too many people into commitment nowadays. Everybody's just hanging with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Alexis?
I think just trust. Like
Trust.
finding it hard to trust them. And if they're going to cheat on you or not.
Now, with you guys being so young, though, do you think that it's good to be into a relationship?
Well, I think maybe it's not the best time. High school isn't really, and middle school isn't really the best time to date because, you know, it's already so crazy. You get up so early, you stay up so late doing your homework. Having a boyfriend or a girlfriend just adds a whole new level of complication to your life that you don't really need.
And you already have so much going on. You've got classes, you've got after-school activities, probably a lot, sports, theater, band. You can't, and you have your friends and your family, and you just add another relationship to it, and you're gonna crumble under the stress, and it's not gonna be good.
Puberty.
Well, I think it's actually a good idea because, to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend because, like, in the future, it may be your future husband or your future wife, or you just never know who you may find. So.
Yeah, also for like the experience, like having like kind of like a relationship like that, it can build up and it can give you more confidence and it gets you ready for the future because you might be in another relationship in the future that's long lasting.
But how should you date at that age? I mean, what would be dating like?
I mean, as in any other normal person would date, I mean, just because we're 14, 15, doesn't mean we have feelings that adults have also, or that we don't have feelings that adults have. Yeah.
So Amira, I mean, what do you think? What are some suggestions? Like, I mean, like you say, okay, like regular people date, but how about should it be like a phone time type thing? You should be talking on the phone all the time. Should you, you know, regulate how often you go out and where you go out?
I think that as long as you can balance having a boyfriend or girlfriend, then you can date, or it'll be good to date in high school, or yeah.
Should you do movies? Should you do bowling, church? Bianca?
I think movies and talking on the phone is a good idea because you can just keep things simple and on a friendly basis. You don't have to go out on like a romantic dinner or something. You can just keep it simple and fun.
I agree. It should be very, like, at this age, it just should be very fun, and you guys just like each other, and nothing too serious at this age.
Definitely group dates. Yeah. Group dates are the best, where you just have your girlfriends and then him and his guy friends, you all get together, and it's like you do something competitive or really fun, and it gets like the heart going, but it's not all sitting across from each other at a table and staring at each other's eyes while you eat food awkwardly.
What about texting? Do you think that's a good form of communication for you guys? I know it's like a big thing.
That's a really good communication, and that still goes along with calling them and talking to them. Yeah.
But I agree, but I also think that you need to, like, talk to each other. Don't just text each other all the time. That's not a real relationship. You need to talk to each other in person. You can't just communicate over the internet or text all the time.
All right, great. Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Teens Are Talking. Now, I am a parent, so I am speaking on behalf of the parents. And I know, as for myself and my son, he's getting up to that age, and dating and girls is very big. So I'm not too fond of him dating just yet. So what about you guys, parents? How do they feel about you guys dating?
Well, actually, my mom, she is okay with it, like next year. But my dad, he's like on the protective side, and I know he wants the best for me, so I can't complain.
I totally understand, but I have a brother problem. 2 older brothers. My dad doesn't have to worry just yet. They got to get past them. But it's really funny because someone will be like, "Are you guys dating?" And my brother goes up and he's like, "They better not be." But it's sweet. It's actually quite adorable when they do it. I think it's funny.
What about you, Bianca?
I think it's just something you have to talk with your parents. Like, of course, if you're not ready to have a boyfriend, then you shouldn't have one. And part of getting a boyfriend is sometimes because of peer pressure, because if everyone else has one, you sort of want to get one because you go along with the crowd. So you just have to stay true to yourself and talk with your parents and decide what's best for you.
And I've seen your mom What does she think?
Well, my mom doesn't have a problem with dating. She doesn't want like going to the movies or going out to eat with the boy, but she doesn't have a problem with me having a little boyfriend or crush.
What about you, Marley?
My parents don't really mind me dating, but I'd rather not have them involved.
You'd rather not have them involved?
Yeah, because they make things really awkward.
How so?
Like, they just try to get all up in your business.
Okay. What about you, Alexis?
My mom just doesn't want me to like wrap my world around my boyfriend. Like she wants me to go out with my friends and be with the family and focus on schoolwork more.
Alright, don't make that everything. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, so what do you guys think on Valentine's Day? What's a good gift? What if it's your first time crush or boyfriend? What do you think a good date or gift would be?
Well, if it's your first Valentine's Day gift, maybe like a bear or something. That has
It's stuffed teddy bear or something.
just something simple. Don't go out.
Yeah.
Don't go.
Maybe some little candy, just nothing
You taking notes,
extravagant.
See what the girls like.
Like chocolates and roses.
What would you like from the girl? Roses.
I mean, as long as I have her, it's okay.
Aww,
Oh my god.
that was smooth.
What about you guys? What do y'all think? Bianca?
I just think something simple like chocolates is always good, and I think like teddy bears or like stuffed animals are just so adorable, so I'd be satisfied with that.
Yeah, I think cards or chocolates or teddy bears is good. It's a good gift.
I definitely want to make sure that you guys hang out with each other. Maybe go do something super cute that you haven't done yet, like go play on the playground and be super adorable and cheesy, because it is really cute. I like that.
Well, I know you guys are into that whole Facebook thing too. What about like a little Facebook message? Happy Valentine's Day. That too. Very cool. Very cool. All right. We'll stay right with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Teens Are Talking. Okay, so now let's talk about famous lovers. You guys list any?
Romeo and Juliet, the classic of the classics.
Pretty
Please.
tragic, but
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't read the end. It's beautiful till the end.
and Edward and Bella from Twilight. They're
You guys know them.
Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Harry and Ginny from Harry Potter.
Bonnie and Clyde. All right, I want to talk about Twilight because actually I've never really seen the movies. Actually, who's seen all of them? Morley, you've seen all of them.
That's awkward.
So what? Who did she choose in the end? Edward?
They haven't had the last one out yet.
They haven't.
Well, Edward, cause she like got pregnant and she had a baby, and yeah, they got married also. So, but the last one hasn't come out yet.
Okay. So
I'm
there's one
wait,
more.
right? The last one hasn't come out.
Okay. Alright. So that's a story of a teen love type thing. Did it end up good?
Yeah. Bella's a vampire, and she has a vampire daughter. So I don't know if that's good or not.
I always just like the wolf. What's his name?
Jacob.
Taylor Lautner. He is pretty.
looking.
He's very pretty.
right, so who's some other people? You said Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I think Allie
yeah.
and Noah from The Notebook.
Oh,
one.
very good one. Yes, yes, very good story. Nice story. Yep, The Notebook. That was a very good story.
The first time I saw it was like a year ago, which was weird. Everyone was like, "You haven't seen it yet?"
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Alexis, why don't you tell us what it's about?
Well, two teens meet, and Allie's parents don't approve of Noah, so she left Noah, and he never really gave up on her. He wrote her a letter every day, but she never responded. And she met someone else and got married to him, and then she came back to the town where she met Noah, and they were happily ever after.
Right, right. And then they were old together, and, he ended up dying, or she ended up dying because she was telling the story to someone, right?
He was telling the story to her, but they died together.
Right. Yeah, she couldn't really remember everything that happened because of the old age, and she was getting older and sick, and he was reading the Notebook to her and reminding her, and then they ended up dying together. Yeah, I thought that was a really great movie. I like Jack and Rose from Titanic. They were my favorite.
Kind of tragic.
Yeah, tragic one too. Jeez.
That's pretty sad.
Jay-Z and Beyonce, only still living. Well, it was great though. It's still cool. It still exists. It's good to see that. So, all right. Well, we'll take a quick break. Let's talk about one of my little favorites, Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift. She's funny. Her songs, a lot of times she gets a lot of beef about how she writes a lot of her songs about her relationships, past relationships, and some people don't really care for that because then they are shy towards going towards her because they don't want their relationship to be in a song. But then I read an interview with her, started an interview with her, where she said that that's how she deals with her emotions in the relationships. She writes about it. So what do you guys think?
I think it's good to take stuff from your life and put it into your craft. I think it's a great use of it instead of her sitting in her house with a tub of ice cream crying while watching the Titanic.
Yeah.
She writes a song about it.
I mean, she's just expressing herself, and there's nothing really wrong with that, to me.
Yeah, and I think it really works for her music career because she's had like a million boyfriends, and she can write like a million songs about it.
I think it's good and bad. I think it's good because, I mean, it's good for her because she's making the song, and then I guess they're paying for it. And then, but then it's embarrassing for the guy because she's basically talking about him in her song. So yeah, it can be 50-50 shot.
Now there's a clear example of, I guess, young dating, how she's in and out, this one. And I guess that's what a lot of parents and a lot of people say about dating. With you guys being young, you're not ready yet. You know, it could be this guy for this 2 weeks, and then it's a new girl or new guy for the next 3 weeks. You know, what do you guys think?
I think it's good to take a break once in a while between boyfriends to collect your thoughts and don't go for a rebound guy. Think about you and what you need in the next boyfriend, or take a break for like a year or two. Focus on yourself.
Because you're still growing. You're at that, that age where you're still growing. You have hormones, your brains, everything is still progressing. So a lot of times, it's part of growing up for you to socialize with other peer, and not just single yourself out with one. So I think the group dating is a really good idea. Calls, but keep it limited, not all the time, because I'm sure you see them at school. You have the whole Facebook thing. And but also keep yourself separate. Have your own identity. Don't let your, like Alexis was saying, don't let yourself be all wrapped up into that person. Have your own identity. Do things yourself as far as sports or clubs or things like that you have that you do on your own that doesn't involve that other person as well. So I think you guys got a good grip. Heads on your shoulders. I think they got it. All right, we'll be right back. guys, we had a great topic today. I really enjoyed it. Do you guys have any last thoughts on dating?
Well, I think if you really like someone, you should date them, but during high school and middle school, it's very stressful and maybe it's not the best time, and you should really, if you are dating, stay true to yourself and don't let somebody change you, and really don't get wrapped up in just being with them. Like, do extracurricular activities, hang out with your friends, your family. Don't just make your life all about them.
And if you're in a relationship, just don't be boring about it. Like, make it live. Just
Make it live?
yeah, like don't just be yourself and don't change for him or her.
And do you talk about your relationships with your mom?
Yes.
She agrees? Okay, good. That's also a good thing to have, a relationship with your parents about it. What about you, Marley?
I think if you really like someone, then you should date them. I mean, I don't feel like we're too young. Like, every human can feel love, and I think they should feel love. So, yeah. No matter how many people you have to date. Well, yeah.
Watch out for Marley a little bit. What do you think, Alexis?
I think you're not going to find Mr. Right away. So you're not going to just find someone and know you're going to be with them. You have to, like, date a few people, and then you'll find the right person.
Remember, balance is key. Don't get yourself swallowed up in the relationship. Don't become the relationship. It's you and another person. You're not one conjoined blob together. You're going to make sure you're still yourself and you still keep in contact with your girlfriends and your parents and your schoolwork. It's just balance is key.
I think the person you're dating or in a relationship with during high school or whatever, but you shouldn't get too serious. You should just have fun and enjoy it, because there's going to probably be plenty more later on.
I don't think you should have to rush into a relationship. Sometimes I think you have to concentrate on what you're doing right now and wait for that perfect someone to come to you because they like what you're doing with your life right now.
All right. Well, there you have it. Out of the House of Babes. That about wraps it up. Thanks for watching Teens Are Talking. We'll see you next time.